Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you to my colleagues for letting me make this presentation. We're here today to observe, it was actually observed yesterday on June 25th, World Vitiligo Day. And I will just read briefly because I want to let our experts and guests talk more about it. But the World Vitiligo Day, which was observed on June 25th, is an initiative formed to build global awareness about vitiligo. Vitiligo is a disfiguring disease that can have a significant psychological impact on its patients. And while present worldwide, the prevalence in different countries ranges from 0.1% to more than 8% of the general population in some countries. But amazingly, it is estimated that approximately 100 million people in the world are affected by this disease. And I have two great friends who have brought this to my attention during my time on the City Council. I've been honored to work with them and support them and the work that they do in the area of this disease, including attending a national conference that was located here in Boston last summer and being able to speak at that. But certainly if you're an at-large city councilor or you live or want to be a city councilor, the two people you want to talk to in Hyde Park are no strangers, Barbara Hamilton and Val Molyneux, leaders in our community, leaders in our church and faith community, neighborhood leaders who run neighborhood organizations, and just all around great people who live in the neighborhood of Hyde Park. So we're here today to raise awareness, to recognize the observation of the day, and also when our speakers are done, I'll present a resolution as well. So at this time, I'd like to ask Val Molyneux to come to the microphone.
Hi, again, my name is Valerie Molyneux, and again, you've heard that I live in Hyde Park. In 2000, I noticed a right dot on my left thumb and wondered about it and went to the doctor to discover that I have a condition known as vitiligo, as you've heard. I wanted my doctor to direct me to a support group, and I did my research, and there was no support group to be found. So I prayed, and I decided within myself that I would start a support group. And so today, I am the leader, president, co-founder of VitFriends, meaning Vitiligo Friends, a group that's gathering folks not just here in Boston, but now we've branched out to New Jersey, New York, Houston, and several different places, and even Italy, and on over to Africa, we're connecting with folks. Just to make this brief, we're here as a group to support individuals that are suffering and have no place to reach out to. We're asking for you to seek us out, support us. There's no federal or local funding for this group. We thank God for City Councilor Rob Consalvo. He's attended at least 2 of our conferences. We continue to extend an invitation to any of you to join us every year at the Phillips O'Connell House in Dorchester, July 26th, 27th, and 28th. We invite all of you to come. We need you. God bless you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Barbara Hamilton. I'm a city worker. And part of the experience that I've had in working with vitiligo is my job is to encourage kids. I work for the recreation department. And so some of what I do to encourage kids to try different sports and the like is something that I have to do for myself. I find that my experience is, how can I say? My experience in working with people have been on a wide scale. And so I try to, again, encourage kids if they've had, it's okay to be different. I guess is the bottom line that I'm trying to say. It's okay to be different. And we have to encourage each other, and we have to encourage ourselves to go through that in life. You come across many different things. And so that's all I have to say. I'm probably not saying it well, but that's
Good afternoon. My name is Jenny Naylor. I'm from Marblehead, Massachusetts, and I'm here representing my 9-year-old son, Benjamin. When Benjamin was 4 years old, we found 3 spots, white spots on the side of his knee. 3 weeks later, he had 15 spots. He is now 9 years old, and he's lost 80% of his skin pigmentation. His condition continues to spread. He looks very different from every child that he goes to school with. We've reached out, and done a lot of research in terms of meeting with the right doctors, with the right support groups. His condition is very extensive, and he leads a little bit of a different life based on what his appearance looks like. As he goes through the summer and his skin tans, he continues to look very different. For Benjamin, every month his face looks different. His vitiligo changes on a daily basis. So he'll have one image one month, and the next month when he looks in the mirror, his skin will look completely different from his head to his toe. So we appreciate your support. We are looking to increase awareness, looking to gain funding, because this affects everybody, all ages, at all levels. Thank you.
Thank you again for this opportunity. My name is John Harris. I'm a physician scientist at University of Massachusetts Medical School, so I see patients 1.5 days a week. Most of them have vitiligo. The rest of my time is doing research in the laboratory trying to solve this problem. And it's a difficult one. People call it cosmetic. Insurance companies won't reimburse for the treatments that we know will work because it's a cosmetic disease, as are wrinkles. So they won't give you medicines for wrinkles because that's a natural process. I think we need to raise the awareness of what this disease really is. The pathogenesis of this disease, what causes it, is very similar to type 1 diabetes, actually. The immune system attacks insulin-making cells in diabetes. Here, the immune system attacks pigment-making cells. It's pretty much that simple. But getting research support, getting insurance companies to cover this is difficult, again, because it's called this cosmetic disease. It affects everyone, 1% of the population in general, regardless of race and sex. Those with darker skin are much more affected by it and devastated by it, although all patients have a difficult time, including kids in school who are made fun of. I hear stories every week when I see these patients. Vitiligo Day is on the 25th. It's Michael Jackson's birthday. The reason for that is Michael Jackson had vitiligo. And we know that he dealt with a lot of issues, but I believe it was devastating for him and made a big difference in his life and is responsible, I think, for many of his issues. So I appreciate this opportunity and would welcome any questions or anything that we can answer to get your support.
Thank you, Doctor. So before my colleagues come up, our city is also, although we're obviously it was yesterday, but the council meets today, we're going to join the chorus of the nation and the world in honoring today in the city of Boston as June 26, 2013, Boston Vitiligo Day, to show that we stand in support with all of the millions of people around the world who have this disease, but we also particularly stand with our friends and neighbors right here in Boston, and my two great friends, Val and Barbara, who do so much for our community, who are so involved in so many different things in the city of Boston. They're one of the glues that keep our neighborhood strong, and we're going to stand with them today as they fight this fight and to create awareness around our city and around our state and around the world. So thank you very much. I'm going to present the citation. Ask my colleagues to come up, please. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.